Hi, this is Garlic with the Living Medicine Project, and I'm making this video today, and I'm going to have a series of them. I don't know if they'll be consecutive yet. I have a lot of ideas, so hopefully I'll be able to break off just one little piece of this to share a bite-sized morsel in this video. What it's about fundamentally is it's about why it's important for us living in this day and in this time, post-industrial revolution, to understand that we are alive. And while that might seem really obvious, the idea that humans are machines is actually quite insidious. It's all over the place. And it's really a very helpful metaphor in some situations, and it really limits the resource, the healing that we have access to. And so I just want to talk about one of those things today. I hear people use the metaphor of like, oh, you can think of your mind like a computer. And I gotta say, I really, really dislike it. While it's true that there are some similarities in terms of some tasks, it is also incredibly limiting, because what our brains and our nervous systems are capable of doing is so far above what computers are capable of doing. And so it's really confining and really limiting. And this idea that humans are machines, I'm going to share in another video about some more of the history of it and why it took off at the start of the revolution, the Industrial Revolution. But for right now, I'll just say, that it was really helpful. It was a very convenient idea during the Industrial Revolution to think of humans as machines. And a lot of stuff got accomplished, and I think that it's time to understand the limits of that perspective now. Especially in the day and the time, the circumstances that we live in today. There's so many ways that we have been disconnected from nature, and remembering and just feeling in the body, asserting that I am alive, that you are alive, means that we're connected to the whole web of life. It allows a larger frame, that we are not actually inanimate. We have access, that we are driven, we are this expression of the life force of the earth, as much as the trees and the birds and the bugs. That it gives us access to a level of internal resource that most people find calming, to some extent reassuring, but it can slow the breathing and it can slow the heart rate, can bring down the shoulders. Just remembering that you're alive and allowing the nervous system to remember that regeneration, that the sacredness, the growth, the learning, the healing that we are capable of is so far beyond what computers and machines can do now, and I suspect will ever be able to do. And so I want to offer that reframe, because I think it's really practical, and I think it's really simple, and I think it gives us access to resources, to a resource state, remembering that we are a part of the web of life, that our bodies heal. When we get a cut on our finger, as I have a few at the moment, I don't repair the tissue myself. My body heals it. It's different. There's a life force. There's an unconsciousness to it. I couldn't look at that spot on my finger and will it to heal, right? Which means we're plugged into something that is so far beyond what a machine could do or comprehend. And I've been studying a lot about hypnosis and about storytelling and understanding the role of the unconscious mind, and how it's the unconscious mind that is doing that is slowing my heart rate as I sink into the feeling and to the remembering, to the memory of being a part of the web of life. We all are. And I want want to start there because it's like the first breath in the healing process. It's just remembering that each of us is actually built to and is always moving towards balance and to rebalancing. And that is a force it's just within us. It's so the energy, the vitality of the connections, the being able to feel there's no empathy. A machine doesn't have empathy. I mean, right now, my phone is able to have a level of connection with the internet through Wi-Fi, but that's not the level of connection that really helps us to extract meaning from the world and to have meaningful experiences, to have loved ones at all. Yeah, and so I'm gonna leave it there because I think that is enough of a piece. But if you have comments, if you have feedback, 2 cents that you want to share, please offer them. And I'm trying to figure this social media thing out and not have it be a long time after people comment before I chime in. So please be patient with me and simultaneously know that I am trying to change my habits as well so that I can be engaged more and really use this medium in a way that is democratizing, that is liberatory, that gives us space to dialogue and heal and to connect. So I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.